The Freebooters are up next by popular vote. Let's get into it. The biggest loss for the Freebies is Maverick McMahon, who left for the Sandcats. Also departing are Downtown Upton to the Jacks and Murky Nupswubbles to the Heaters. McMahon's replacement is Ryder McBride, who is a downgrade but still a solid arm. In lieu of Upton, they now have Pomp Douchey, and in Murky's spot is Kennecorn. Talent-wise, they came out pretty even, but they gave a little in pitching to patch up some defensive gaps, namely backup catcher and third base. Let's check out their roster. Guns Jackman headlines the team. He's an absolute force with the bat, but not the strongest defender at short. Oakley Stiffs is a strong hitter with a strong arm in right. Stockton Brickhouse is also a fantastic bat, but his defense in center can be an issue. Patience Evergreen is the third starting outfielder. Solid bat, solid trait, mediocre defense. Pomp Douchey plays both corner infield spots and offers great speed and power. Cash Basquet is your fourth outfielder and your strongest defensively. She also has great boosts versus lefties. Sturdy Woodman is a solid hitter and matches his teammates' defensive prowess. Walker Runs is a fairly weak hitter and defender, but he can run. Jermaine Raines, the starting catcher, he's a contact hitter who's slow and his arm is weak for a catcher. Kennecorn, her main role is actually as your backup catcher, even though it's her second position. Landon Fair, just a backup in the middle infield. Bad Hot Brown, horrible defender, slow, but a serviceable contact bat. Rocky Backstop is a pinch hitter, you can't trust him on defense. Now for the strength of the team, the pitchers. Winnie Noel is a true ace, good stuff and accuracy, and still young. Angel Verde is also very good. His stuff is solid and he can locate. Lana Rhymes is the team's worst arm. No velo, but she has some junk. Kent Ratherswell, the SPRP, has a bit more velo and accuracy than Lana. Now for the big guns. Steamboat Wassell has crazy stuff that gets crazier with two strikes. Unfortunate that he's so old. Grace Lupinovich has high skill and is a right-handed specialist, which is probably the most busted trait in the game. Ryder McBride is a fastball guy with good location. Kay Frequent is the most dominant closer in the game with maxed out velo and insane accuracy. Not to mention an odd two-pitch arsenal that features a screwball and lacks a four-seam fastball. Now for everyone's favorite part, the lineup strats. First of all, Woodman is at first and Pomp at third with Bad Hop DHing. This way, you have your best glove and arm at the hot corner, and Sturdy offers a lot more at first than does Bad Hop at third. We're building this lineup around Guns Jackman. He's an RBI man, so pop him in at cleanup. Then we need to make sure the top looks scary. Our best remaining hitters are Brickhouse and Stiffs. They are similar in overall hitting, but Brickhouse is more contact focused and Stiffs is more power focused. So I'll place Brickhouse as leadoff. Now we need to decide the 3 and 5 holes. Patience and Sturdy are the next best hitters and of similar caliber. Patience does better on inside balls while Sturdy is more consistent. I'd rather have the consistent guy 5th. The 3 hole is a good spot to put explosive style hitters that maybe are a touch less reliable. Of course, Patience is still a contact hitter, but speaking comparatively. There's more close comparisons to round out the order. Pomp over Bad Hop because I like the power coming up behind my horses and the speed ahead of my doink style hitters. And I don't love Whiffer. Jermaine over Walker because if the 8 hole comes up with runners on, I'd rather Jermaine's contact bat. But if the 9 hole leads off an inning, I'd rather Walker with the chance to put some speed on the bases heading to the top. If you don't have the DH, it's the same without Bad Hop, easy. There is a fun variance with the DH versus lefties. You can plug Cash into center field and move Brickhouse to DH. With her traits active, Cash isn't a stronger hitter than Bad Hop, but she gets much closer, and with the improvement to your defense in center, I calculate it as a win. Pitching-wise, again, I'm a believer in the 3-man rotation here. This frees up Kent to be your mop-up guy to get you through the more opened-up games, leaving your 4 horsemen of the apocalypse well-rested for the remaining battles. Your starters won't go as deep pitching more frequently, but that can be an advantage too. If you get in a tough spot in the 4th or 5th, you can confidently bring in Steamboat to slam the door without worrying too much that the Penn staff will be overtaxed for the next several games. The Freebooters seek to be a pitching-centric team, and they pull it off. Their hurlers' effectiveness is matched only by the Moonstars, but while the Moonies invest heavily into rotation arms, the Booters' main power is housed in their lights-out pen. The lineup is rather top-heavy, and their defense is abysmal, but they have enough going for them to be competitive in any series. As always, let me know what you think of the breakdown and what you want to see next, and don't neglect to like the video.